Morning, guys and girls. How are we doing? Hope you're all well. This morning, as you can see by the title, we're farming with challenges. And those challenges will bring giveaways once we complete and put them in. So, let's get in the map and we'll tell you what we're doing. I've got kind of a little plan. One of these challenges, just be aware, might take us a couple of days to actually complete. All right, let's get you on the game screen. Morning, guys. How are we doing? Am I a little dark? I don't know. I can't tell. I'm a bit whitewashed now, but it's kind of in the middle. Right, let's leave it like that for a minute. Anyway, morning, guys. How are we doing? We're on Saxlingham Farm. We're mid-afternoon, or just coming up to the afternoon. We've got two things that we're going to be doing today. So we've got two airdrop challenges. One is to Macdon a field, so let's just jump in the Macdon. And I am not going to be using that, so let's start you up. I also know what's feedback with the line caller. Turn back on then. Hello, turn back on. There we go. Oh, did I just turn it back off again? Oh my god. Come on, Moser, work. No, it's off at the moment. There we go. Now it's coming back on. There we go. Ah. There we go. That's better. Disconnect you. Morning, Chucky. How you doing, lady? Let's go on you. Like I say, guys, we're doing dare drop challenges this morning. One is to do a Macdon use the Macdon to do a field this morning. So yeah, we're going to do that. The other one is to use the Unimog only for transport. So we're going to do that as well. So we're going to do field 44 under contract, and we're going to try and do both. Why? Because I'm suicidal. Why wouldn't I just use the Macdon for, just use the Unimog to do transportation with? You know, it only carries 2,500 liters. Why would why would somebody torture themselves like that? Because I'm doing it for you guys. You know, if I can complete it, it's a giveaway. So doing this field with the Macdon, it's one harvest in a season. So basically right after I do it, I need to fast forward time, get me out the season, boom, done. Nice and easy. And then I need to earn, second challenge is I need to earn 500k with the Macdon. Now I can only use the Macdon, not a trailer, as far as I'm aware. Not a trailer, just the Macdon. So here's my plan. I'm going to use the Macdon to do this one. So whatever I get from this contract and any added extras. So obviously this is going to bring us straw, so I'm going to use the, you know, take the wheat to where it's got to go, and then use straw as an added thing. And then I'm going to skip the day, and then I'm going to do all my day-to-day stuff, which the MacDon's going to, which the Unimog's going to help me do. It might take a while because, you know, I'm not sure how many pallets the Unimog can hold on the flatbed. Morning, Finley. Yeah, so this might take a while. Like I say, to get 500k, it might take me a couple of streams. But for you guys, in, say, 4 days to a week's time, it does mean that I can give away a MacDon pack for Farming Simulator 25. And if I can complete the 500k for the Unimog, it means I can give away a copy of Farming Simulator 25. There was easier challenges, but where's the fun in that? So yeah, we're going up to do the MacDon. Then we're going to bring the harvester up here, and then I need to run grain and stuff in. That the way in? No, this is the way in here. Then I need to run the grain and the straw totally in a Unimog. Which is going to take a while. I can tell you that for nothing. It's going to take a good while. Like I say, I don't know how much grain's going to come off of here, but, you know, in the Unimog, I can only carry 2,500 litres of grain. So, yeah, the transport's going to take a while. The good news is the Unimog can do, like, 50 mile an hour, whatever it can do. So, that's all gravy. But morning to you guys. Morning, how you all doing? Hope you're all well. Minute Online Gaming will not be streaming today because he's got stuff going on IRL. So yeah, I'm here. Today and tomorrow, I believe, but he's back Saturday. So you'll have me today and tomorrow. I possibly might be streaming farming on both days. Geez, that's a challenge you've set yourself. Not just myself, mate. Well, the challenge will be done by myself because it's a single-player farm. But the benefit is one of you guys will get a copy of the MacDon pack, which this is, and the game, FS25, the game. Not sure if there's a season pass with it. I don't think there is. Like I say, I just think it's just FS25 and this and the MacDon. So yeah, I'm willing to do that for you guys. So I hope you guys are willing to keep with me and watch the shenanigans. Also, Stream Meets cards are active. There is a pin post for 30% off when you spend over €4. Hopefully, you guys won't use too many of them, but you might buy some. I am still enjoying Saxlingham Farm. Even though it's sort of spelt Saxlingham. But regardless of what you call it, I'm still enjoying it. I said this before, guys. This is a very well put together farm. A lot of people involved. FSB designed it. You'll see a few tweaks by his team and him. And yeah. Like I say, the only kind of annoying thing for me, and I've said this a million times, but I'm willing to keep traffic on, is the amount of boy racers you get coming up and down the road. It's like 1 in 8. Just a guesstimation. And yeah, 1 in 8 in a little village. I think that's a little too much, but hey, is what it is. Like I say, I'm willing to keep traffic on. It just, when you get a pile up, when the traffic sort of goes, it's up, it gets a bit annoying when 8 boy racers pass you. But that doesn't happen very often. And like I say, when you're in the fields doing your harvests, you know, it's very rarely happens anyways. Apex, morning, how you doing? So this is the first challenge, guys, to harvest a field, or to use the MacDon for a field once in a season. Now, it's nearly the end of the season for me. It's February, so it's the end of the winter season. So yeah, so we're going to do this harvest, pick it all up, then we're going to fast forward the day, and that's the MacDon one done. And then all we got to do is the Unimog one, where we got our 500k. We're just using the Unimog for transportation. That's hard. Like I say, the back of it, the grain only takes 2,500. I thought about this. I had to think about this because I told you guys the other day that I was doing it. I had to think about it. So my thoughts were, maybe I could move the harvester down to so far. But then I thought about it. That wouldn't be transporting the grain, would it? If I moved the harvester so it did most of the road work, that wouldn't be transportation. So literally, I'm going to have to leave the harvester up here to pour grain into the thing, the Unimog. And kind of hope for the best, that I can kind of get up and down quickly, which I will be able to. You know, the Unimog does what, 50 odd mile an hour, so it's fairly decent road speed. I just got to get this done fairly fast. I got my pen and paper ready. Why? Because I need to keep score. I really do need to keep score of how much I'm earning with the Unimog, so that I can know what I've earned so far. So yeah, pen and paper, and then kind of whatever we leave off today, we'll have another go at tomorrow. We might need to skip the day again between today's stream and tomorrow's stream, so there'll be a day skip today into the new season, and then maybe between streams we'll skip the day again. And obviously the morning earnings is kind of important, because what we've got in the with the pallets and stuff, that's what's basically gonna get us up to 500k a lot faster. I'm not sure even that's going to get us there, but there's kind of more of a chance to get there within 2 streams than not using the Unimog to collect the pallets. So we'll go over and get the Unimog in a minute, because it's already at the shop. I've already got one. Not sure what I'm going to do with it afterwards. It has a front. The one I've chosen is the newer one. It has a front three-point connection. Not sure whether it has a rear 3-point connection as well. We'll have to have a good look after when we get time to have a good look at it. Today's all about the harvest and getting it in, and at least start, you know, skipping the day and at least giving it a good chunk for the 500k bit. Let's see if we can make a great dent in it. Like I say, this will get me in a couple of days time, will get me the MacDon pack to give away, which I know some of you are waiting for still, because when you bought base game it doesn't come with it. It's the MacDon is not part of the season pass either. It was an added bonus to those who pre-ordered. You can buy it. It's about £5, I think, to buy separately. Is it worth it? Yeah. If you're going to get Farming Simulator 25, guys, with or without the season pass, you're going to need to get the MacDon kit. It is worth the £5. Why? Because of the yield bonus you get. I mean, literally, with this thing, it, you know, 25% extra yield. So you get a quarter of your yield back, a quarter yield extra, just by using it you harvest. Yeah, you're harvesting an extra step, but like I say, you can't really turn down 25% extra yield free money. Yeah, I mean, you can cheat your money in if you really want to, or you can play it through, which I don't know will give you a bigger sense of accomplishment. You know. So you it's like we always say, guys. You have a lot of choices in Farm Simulator 25, and nobody can tell you you're doing it the wrong way. Nobody can tell you you're doing it kind of the correct way for you, because the correct way for the individual farmer, virtual farmer, is the correct way. No matter how anybody else shakes and bakes it, yeah, it may not be the real way, but it's the correct way for the way you guys want to farm. Whereas they may do it differently. I might do it differently from you. All in all, you're having fun with the game. So, like we say, nobody can tell you, yeah, that's the correct way. This is the wrong way. Nobody can tell you. They can tell you how to make yourself more efficient, and whether you choose to take that information into your farm is again up to you guys. You know, it's just like turning around fields. I've seen people turn around fields. They don't mulch; they straight plow every single time. And then they may skip the cultivating because they've got a direct seeder. Now, that's not saying that's wrong, because it isn't. If you've got a direct seeder, you can skip the cultivating, which saves you a thing. You know? But something like precision farming, if you're using precision farming, might say that because you didn't cultivate it, you get less yield. I don't know whether it does, I'm just guessing, but, you know, it may say that, you know, you missed a step, so you get less yield. It might say that because you didn't, you know, the other switcheroo on it is it might say you didn't go in the field and disturb the ground, so you get more yield. I don't know how it's perceived through precision farming, you know, direct seeding and cultivating. But if you are using precision farming for a bit of reality, you know, you'll soon get to know what it likes and what it don't like. There's a bundle on Steam with the MacDon pack included. Yes, there is. It's whether you can afford that. You know, some people finally can't afford to buy the package deals. So when we bought it as a pre-order, we actually got, hey Ghost, how you doing, lady? We actually got the base game, season pass, the MacDon, and the Gold New Holland Harvester. Now the Gold New Holland Harvester, if I'm brutal, isn't worth having. Why? Because it's the same as the big New Holland Harvester you get in the game. It's just certain parts of it are wrapped in gold and not very good. Yeah. It's not really worth having. It's horrible. Because you can still see the yellow for the New Holland on bits. They didn't, they didn't wrap all of it. They wrapped part of it. Your head hurts yourself. Your head hurts. What are you doing? Were you partying last night, eh? But anyway, this will get us the MacDon kit to give away. It'd be a Steam key once I'm giving it away. What I was going to do, guys, I was going to... well, no. I might still be able to do it. What I was going to do is give them away as a package. The base game and the MacDon kit. I know if you haven't got the base game, you would I've been sitting on Duolingo for 2 hours. Learning Deutsch. Okay. So basically that says, I've been learning Deutsch. Okay. I can see how that might give you a headache. 60 euros isn't bad for that bundle. No, it's not. It's not bad. If you consider the rest of the individual prices, it's a very good price. So is that bundle which you're looking at, Finley? Is that like base game, season pass, and the MacDon kit? Is it? Yeah, that's what I said it was. You're learning German. Yeah, that's not a bad price considering all the individual DLCs cost about £14, £13–14. That's not bad. I burnt myself out Farm Sim too quick to play it much. Yeah, I mean, Farm Sim, you either got to have the urge to play it or, like you say, if you do too much, it can burn you out. But it's the same with trucking and everything else, you know, or whatever games you play on a regular basis. You know, if you don't kind of just do, I don't know, I don't know how big the fields you're doing, Ghosty. Probably you're doing big American fields. So, yeah, one field can take you, even in game, about 3–4 hours if you're doing them on your own. By quick, I mean 200 hours in 2 weeks. Yeah, so that's too much. Jesus, Ghosty, shit, man. I might play this game about 3 or 4 times a week for 3 or 4 hours at a time. And that is it. And in that way, I get to enjoy the game. I chill out while I'm playing. Normally, I'm streaming as well, so you know, it's a thing. I was dragged to play a lot at the end. Oh, base game, MacDot, and Highland Fishing expansion pre-purchase. Oh, okay, so it's not even the season pass. Oh, I probably wouldn't. How much is base game and season pass together? Is that a bundle there? Because that might be worth getting. No pass. Because that would be the better way of buying it. Because obviously, that's only two of the add-ons that are about 12 quid each, and there's still 2 others to get. There's Pride and Prairies and whatever the other one was. There's still 2 to add to that compared to what everybody else has got. And you can basically say that's, I don't know, about £30 extra on its own. So if you got that and you wanted the rest, so sort of like the Pride and Prairies pack and the other one, you know, you're talking 90 euros. Someone in my VC has their headset constantly going low battery. Well, if it's your VC, Ghosty, you know what you can do? Booted. So, you know, after you've had enough, you go, dude, sort your shit out or fuck off. Because your headset's doing my head in. And if they don't want to do it, booted. It's funny. Well, then don't complain. You can't go, no, I don't want to do that. It's funny, but then complain that's giving you a headache. Sorry, you can't do that. If you're unwilling to do something about the shit that's upsetting you or making you feel like shit, then you can't complain, unfortunately. Base game, 1 year pass, 79. Yeah, so like I say, that would be a better offer than getting that first one. So basically, 60 euros for, what was it, the MacDon pack and Highland Fishing. So they're basically giving you the game, a £5 add-on and a £12 add-on for 60 euros, where you can get the base game and the season pass, which will give you 4 add-ons, and just spend an extra £5, so it ends up about 85 euros for the MacDon pack. It's not such a great deal when you look into it. I was complaining. I was stating I tried to turn it off. No, you didn't try to turn it off, because you just could have gone, if you don't turn it off, you're going to get booted. And if you don't turn it off, you go booted, and then it's off. So you didn't try. It's just, you try harder. Ghosty's like, I got a headache. Why are you picking on me? Big Blazy, how you doing? Oh, it was Blaze, was it? Okay. Buy me a new headset. If it was your headset, Blaze, charge the fucking thing up before you go into the chat. On the bottom of your headset, does it have a little USB thingy-jiggy on the bottom? A lot of headsets you can charge and use at the same time, so you can just plug it in and go. You fully charged it 8 times a day, I would say it's fucked. Literally, a half-decent headset should last about 11 hours straight play. I mean, mine's probably fucked, but mine lasts about 16. Buy a $10 lead one, yeah. So, morning, Chaos. How you doing, bro? Michael Sarah Elites Road, yeah. I've got a set of Astro 50s, and because they're continuously on charge, they used to be able to do about, like I said, about 16, 18 hours gameplay a day. So literally, you put them on the morning, they last all day without charge. Now I think they only last about 8 hours. Because I fucked them. And I say I fucked them. I have fucked them. I've just left them up on charge. You know, since I had this in-ear, like earbud type ones, they're all cable. I literally haven't used them. I mean, even though sound quality wise, they're better. You know, if I was to play something like Call of Duty, I'd want to play with them because they got better clarity. But in music wise, they're better as well. They give more sub because of the bigger speaker, obviously. So there's more clarity there. This low battery spam lasts longer than the charge itself. Yeah, so like Ghosty said, dude, it's time you invested in new. Have you anything better than me, Jelly? And I have another headset that is a G522, I believe. So you've got 2 sort of Logitech kind of headsets. Very good. So we're nearly finished this field, guys, and then we're going to bring the harvester up, and then we're going to start the painstaking process of doing the next bit afterwards. I'm also going to bring the baler up as well, because we're going to bale the straw, because why the fuck not? I know it's a contract field, but with better contracts, you can bale the field afterwards, so that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to skip the day, so that'll be the end of the season, and that'll be the MacDon thing and all done. No more PCs until you get a headset. Understand me? Wow, you're being real authoritative. Ghosty shit, man. No, bring up don't know what you're talking about. You guys. Don't forget, guys, a date to remember is in 9 days' time. 4 hours of the Nordschleifer, the gastric VLN circuit, which is basically the Nordschleifer plus half of the GP circuit. At the moment, it's me, Sedi, Chaos, and I'm hoping Baz. But if Baz is unavailable, we've got a driver that's willing to take his slot. We just got to inform him of what needs doing. I I've done a few laps, and at the moment, I think I'm just going to have to do half of my stint, take a half-hour break, so another driver take over, which will probably be Seti, and then do my other half hour, because the track is really demanding. If anybody's ever driven the Nordschleife before, you will know how many corners it has. And a lot of them are quite fast, high-powered ones, which your force feedback on a direct drive wheel is fucking immense. So, yeah. I might have to do half my stint. You know, let somebody else take over, do their stint. Work time, hopefully catch you later. Again tomorrow morning. Have a good stream, Finley. Have a good day, mate, and be safe. I throw haybows. Guys, in my chat, you be nice. If you can't be nice, you fuck off. Like I say, banter is fine. Once you start throwing names and shit at each other, it becomes something else, and other people watching won't understand because they're coming in mid-conversation. So just be careful how far you take this. Good morning, Linda. How you doing, lady? And we should be using the BMW GT3 Evo, I think it is. Which I won't get to drive for another 4 days. It's still banter, and I will 100% explain these things if I need to. Yeah, no worries. To go stay, thank you. You said BMW? Yes. For the 4-hour race, we're going to be using a GT3 BMW. I've already had a little go around it, even though I haven't bought it yet. Because at the moment, I think it's still going, the trial period. I think it's still going because I think when I went to bed last night, it had like 8 hours left. So it might be expired. When is the 4-hour? 20th. So not this Saturday. So not in 2 days' time, but Saturday week. We don't know whether we're doing it in the morning or in the afternoon yet. We need to double check with Baz to see if he's available. If Baz isn't available, then class is the backup, and we'll be doing the afternoon race. So it'll either be an 8 o'clock start, or it'll be, yeah. It's pronounced BMW. I don't give a crap. If you want to offend it, it's called a coloured man's willy. What the fuck's going on there? What the fuck happened to that? That shouldn't be like that. What the fuck? Hold on, we might have to alter this. I don't know what the fuck happened to that. That wasn't there when I left it, and there's nobody else who went on the farm. Excuse me, get the fuck out, What? Thank you. I don't know what the fuck happened to that. I really don't. That was weird. Is that in the right place now? I think it is. That must be in the right place now. Thanks, Guns. You're a cock. Right, so let's go and get the harvester. I need that as well. So let's bring you as well. Let's grab the baler with this. Hey, Guns. How you doing? How's everything? Everything's good, mate. Everything's good. We're just about to complete one challenge to get a MacDon pack key code for somebody. Well, I say just about. We need to just clear this field, skip the day, and boom, that's first challenge done. And then I'm on to do a second challenge, which is to use this MacDon, this Unimog, to do all my transportation. And it's used. The actual write-up says I can only use the Unimog for transportation, and I have to make 500,000 profit. And it doesn't have a very big load bay. Matt, I know I'm a cock and I am much more. Yes, you are. But you're our kind of cock, so hey, hey. So let's just go pick up the baler. What we'll have to do between parting grain and that though is we're gonna have to change the rear connection, because at the moment it's got side things on, sideboard panels on, and we'll need to get rid of them to do the baling or to pick up the bales. So the Unimog guys, this is part of the new DLC from Mercedes, along with some trucks and stuff. So in game now with the DLCs, we've now got a Volvo truck, and this one. Might see if we can connect this up. We're using the video feed. Should we use that or should we use that? I'll put the fucking post. I want to see how accurate the camera feed is. Yeah, that's... Ah, there it is. It's not bad. I was a little out, but... yeah, not bad. So yes, the video feed for connections is pretty not bad. Pretty not bad. And Mac. And Mac what? I don't know, you wear a Mac and you're a flasher? What are you talking about? Are these your own challenges or have been set by somebody? They're dare drop challenges, Apex. Dare drop challenges. So it means when I put the video in of me completing, they give me back key codes for games. So this one that I'm doing with the MacDon, completing a field in a season for the MacDon, that will get me a key for a MacDon pack through Steam, so I can give that away. This challenge with the Unimog, that will get me a copy of FS25 to give away to you guys. I'm willing to put myself through it. A, it's content. B, it allows me to give shit away, which I kind of like. I want to get in there, dickhead. Oh, don't tell me you're going to fucking just sit there. What a numpty. What a numpty. Right. So let's put the baler there, shall we? Boom. It's like I need to use this to move grain around. And let's get in the harvester. Where's my harvester? There it is. Has he already got the MacDon thing on the back? No, you haven't. Oh, they sound like good challenges. Gives you more purpose in the game. Yeah. And like I say, not only that, it gives me some stuff to give away to you guys, which, you know, I do try and give back as much as I can. But yeah, sometimes it isn't possible. But with this dare drop thing, I can sort of do challenges and challenge myself, and yeah, get it done. So, like I say, the first challenge is do one field with the MacDon in a season. It's the end of February, so it's the end of winter season. So as soon as I move forward today, it'll be spring. So there's a season done. And then the second one is I have to do 500k profit with the Unimog, using Unimog for transportation. I've already got some bits lined up that it's going to do tomorrow in the game, which will be next month. And that'll be worth kind of more than what I'm doing now. It's how much will it hold for the speed I need to do it with. Because obviously tomorrow in the morning, it'll be the day-to-day jobs of the farm. So the cleaning out of the animals, feeding if they need feeding, take the pallets from the farm up to the production areas, taking the production areas pallets down to be sold. It's a lot of work. Takes me about, when I reset the day, takes me about an hour and a half every morning, every time I reset it. So might take us slightly longer. Yep. Oh, come on, get out of the fucking wood. You dozy twat. Right, what I'm going to do is just get in the field. I won't need to empty this. Right, what I need to do is drive myself to headlands, but I need to set it to the MacDon header, which is 12.2. So if you're going to do this, guys, you need to remember how wide the MacDon header is and set the pickup for exactly what that was, which is, like I say, is 12.2. Now when the lines are set, it's right smack in the middle of where I need to be. So you off, get you down. I need to be on the outside view for a minute to see whether it puts the thingy-bob down. No, you're not. Oh, are you? Oh, you were. Okay. Yeah, you are. There you go. You're swatting. Beautiful. She's swatting. Right, let's go. Put cruise on as well. So now, literally, with cruise on, as long as the green lines are there, it'll drive itself. Is there Mack trucks as well with the Mercedes pack? Look, are you trying to make this challenge longer than it should be? Anyway, the timer's halfway down, so we'll have to count it. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Linda. Thought you were my friend. You know that's got to be fucking hard to pick up with the baler in a minute, don't you? Because that'll be the start. That baler be like the kind of the start-ish of my Unimog challenge. You know, I'm going to take the grain down, and then I'm going to swap the backs on it, which I think's free. If it costs anything, I'm not sure whether I need to deduct that because it's 500k profit. We'll try and make 5k over the top of the thing, or whatever it costs over the top, so it's pure profit. Good news is the harvester has enough capacity to do the whole field, so I won't need to empty out and do it that way. That'll be a pain in the ass. I have to empty out every single fucking load to carry on the harvest. That will take fucking ages. In fact, oh, this bit. I forgot I had a little line in between that bit. So what I've done, guys, is the harvester is from the Colossus mod pack, and that's why it goes so fast. What I didn't do is I didn't do anything to the header, because you can get another header which makes it faster, but with a mod. I didn't do that. I wanted to have the capacity and not the speed. A lot of people would use the speed as well. I didn't want to do that. I'd like to harvest at normal speeds and do stuff at normal speeds. I just want the extra capacities. Now, some might say it's still cheating. I just see it as I'm playing a single player on my own, and you know, for me it saves the having to stop mid-flow and empty out. So I get the field done a lot faster. It's an added bonus, not you know, it's not quite it's kind of not a cheat, but it's a cheat. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, it's that. I don't rate it as a cheat because it's just extra capacity. You still got to do the work. Yeah, you fill up your lorry a bit more, but what can you do there? I just think that the harvest just missed a bit then. Let's go on a slightly different line for that bit there. There we go. I knew you'd fucking missed a bit. I knew you'd fucking missed a bit. You could see it in the way that it's picking up. That it missed a bit. Ooh. So yeah. So we'll get this field harvested. Like I say, I thought about a way I could possibly do it quicker, but then I thought about it. You know, if I took the harvester virtually down to the drop-off point, that wouldn't be transportation in the Unimog. So I was like, oh, can't do that. Yeah, I'm having to literally wait for the harvester to finish and put the spout out, and then I'll have to just run to and fro the fucking drop-off point until the field is done. After the field's done, guys, we're going to bale it, but I need to get rid of the back on it so that I can bale it. Yeah, I need to get rid of the back on it so I can bale it. So we'll take the sides off of the back so I can put bales on there. And we'll bale a load up. And we're just going to sell everything. Everything from this field. Which obviously is part of the wheats that we're getting. We could probably use for the chickens. And normally I would. But because we're trying to do that 500k challenge with the Unimog, we're just going to sell it all. Just going to sell it all. That way, just look at that fucking crop circling. It looks just crap on it now. Looks like I was pissed, but I was fucking doing it. So yeah, guys, like I was saying, the MacDon, somebody was asking the other day, is the MacDon worth getting? And I was like, yeah, it is. You know, it's worth the £5 or whatever it is extra, because you can 25% extra yield. You know, so you normally get, say, 40, well, easy sum. If you get 100,000 litres of barley from a field, you now with the MacDon, you're now getting 125,000 yield. If you then get 100,000 litres of straw off the field as well, you're now getting 125,000 litres of straw off the field. So with those extra numbers, it's worth it. Absolutely. You know, you can't turn free shit down. Especially if you're playing like a Zero to Hero or some sort of kind of realistic money-making scheme. You can't turn those numbers down. Because those kind of numbers may, you may have to do one or two fields less to get whatever machinery you need to buy, if you're running kind of realistic. Even though kind of in realistic, the MacDon wouldn't give you 25% extra yield, it would just do its thing. Hello, Bubba. Oh, it's gone 8 o'clock, isn't it? Gone 8 o'clock, is it? You want your smacko? Yeah. Yeah, smacko time. Good girly. Good girly. So, yeah, Linda, we was watching Zeno last night build the PC for you. I always love watching people build PCs, even though I can do it myself. I always like watching people that can do it. With the efficiency of Zeno, I mean, literally, he can build a PC, put all the bits in within half hour. And the time extra it takes him is to reload Windows and put all the little bits and bobs of programs on. That's where the time's taken for the rest. But yeah, like I say, literally the actual building of the PC takes him minutes. I've got virtually all the bits for my PC now. They come into here today at some point. I just need to get the second hard drive, because what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to put an OS drive in it for Windows, and then everything else is going to go on the secondary drive. All the games and everything are going to go on the secondary drive. I can put up with losing game saves and shit like that, but to actually lose Windows and having to restart every fucking thing again, that's a pain in the ass. That is an absolute pain in the ass when you lose Windows. Okay, that's already straw. So yeah, I'm gonna have a drive just for Windows, and then like the secondary drive, which I still have to buy, will be for everything else, the games, the stream, and everything else. I just got to work out how to send everything, every other program. Take my time loading it and pick a place for everything to load, you know what I mean? And then move all my stuff over from this computer, because my boy is having this computer now. And then obviously wipe it. And then he'll have a totally brand new, fresh computer. Well, not brand new, but obviously. And I'm going to take this one up to Xeno for him to service it when I pick up mine, with the new one. And the wife wants hers serviced as well. Wife's got a good computer. It's just a bit old now. It's 5 years old. Never had the fresh computer CPU paste or anything on. So yeah, we're just going to let Xeno do that and service it. And I mean, her computer is on par with mine, and mine's like 2 years newer. You know, I've got a Ryzen 5 5600X in mine, with a 3060 Ti. She's got an Intel i9 9900K with I believe it's 2080 Super, which is on par with. Well, it's slightly better actually than the 3060 Ti. Still. So, in effect, hers will play older games a lot better than mine, and mine will play the newer games a lot better than hers, even though hers has got slightly more power. As far as I understand it, anyway. Hello there, how you doing? Hey Daz, how you doing? Morning, mate. How is it? How long you got before your big bike stuff now? Not long, is it? I sure done it and I missed it. Leaving an hour? Well, buddy, you try and chill out then. Loosey goosey, you know what I mean? And yeah. Good luck. Not that you need it, because I'm sure you're going to smash it, mate. Trying to. I'm sure you'll smash it, mate. I'm sure you'll smash it. I mean, all the hard work you've paid off, you know, is going to pay off for you. Trying to reteach yourself all the road stuff that you need to do nowadays. Just remember, it pays to think slow when you're out and about. I mean, you know what it takes to ride a bike. You've been riding a bike for ages. It's just basically doing all your shit. And thank you for your 50 biddies. I don't know why the isn't working, but hey, thank you for your 50 biddies. Why isn't that working? Yeah. Why are you no working? You should be using OBS control, which allows for the sound. Did you guys hear the music? The dit on that one? Bits. Yeah, it should be coming out. No? Wonder why that is. That's weird. That I might have something to do with Lumiere. Might have something to do with the Lumiere update. It's him with that. I'll have to have a look at that later. I shall have to look at that later. Been riding for 15 years, so hopefully we'll get this done again. Got the car park test today. Oh, the obstacle course, yeah. You know, people see the obstacle course thing and go, why the fuck are they doing that? Because you do a lot, the reason being is you do a lot in the obstacle course in the car park before you do the ridden. That probably won't happen on the road. And it's a lot of like braking exercises and stuff like that you do in the car park, and a lot of tight turns and stuff, which again you may not never do on the road, but the one time you kind of got to use it, your mind will instantly refer back to the test and how to do it properly, and you'll instantly do it, so you'll brake faster, safer, and yeah, it'll be good all round. Whereas his main test, which is the ride out, 50 kph avoidance swerve, 50 kph emergency stop. Yeah, so once he's done that, I don't know how many chances you get on it, Daz, but once you've mastered it, next, if he ever has to use it on the road, it's here to stay, you know what I mean? Because I've ridden a bike, I've never done the test for it, but it's virtually same as the car test and stuff. Once it's up here to stay, so you never forget how to do it. It's just a case that you hope you never have to put it into practice. Yeah, one chance today. If I fail, it's book again. Wow. Do you get any practices on it, or it's just where you go sort of thing? They go, right, this is a practice session. It's, you know, boom, 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 boom. And then after about an hour, they go, yeah, right, it's time. I know sometimes on a bike they do it that way. They go, right, have a little warm up, and then we'll bring you in for your actual thing. No practice. Spent a few weeks practicing. That's all right, and you got it down, then, mate. You got it down. You got this, mate. You got this. We got faith. You'll smash it. Just don't ride your bike how you drive a car on iRacing, because yeah. Okay, thank you. Morning. That's all right, mate. You miss Mad Max fucking punting me off the fucking track yesterday or the other day. Oh fuck that! I forget. Yeah, instead of you punting me off the track, I had Mad Max punting me off the track. All I was doing is defending a line. Fucking schmack. Good lad. And who else we had? We had Borat whacking Gemsy off the track every time he went by her. Poor Jamesy. Literally, nearly every time I went by her, he hit her in some aspect. He was a lap down, he still fucking hit her. I gotta admit, though, the track we were on last night wasn't very good to come in and learn how to drive it. I mean, nice, safe environment, of course, with the SOAG League. Or supposedly should be. But yeah, that with the MX-5 on that track, it does slip and slide a bit. In fact, the next track we're going to is even worse for code tires. I mean, literally, me and Chaos and a few others have been practicing on it already, the next track for the SOAG race. And yeah, code tires on it are a bitch. I mean, really. You really need to take it easy. First couple of laps are going to be kind of slow. And I think Linda sets the races on a certain temperature at start. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. The first couple of laps will be interesting for start, definite. I drifted an M2 on that track. Yeah, the M2's a beast anyway, when it's got code tires. When did me and Chaos do that one? The M2 on it. I think it was like when we first got the new subscriptions. I think the M2 races was on Buckyhammer anyway. And yeah, you really had to do like 3 laps to warm the tires up before they stuck. But once the M2 tires were sticky, wow, that thing's got immense grip. In fact, I dared Chaos to actually do a graded race with it, and he fucker won. He said he enjoyed it. He enjoyed all the sliding. I don't. Yeah. But yeah, he won the race. Hello, Bubba. I got nothing else for you. No. You've had your dental stick. You've had your smacko. You've had part of my toast, so I had less breakfast. So, you've had everything. What do you want? Eh? Oh, please don't say you want attention. Jesus. Eh? You want attention, Bubba, do you? Can it wait till after stream? Can it wait till after stream? Good girl. Be alright back, Norris does. Like I say, guys, I don't know how long this is going to take us to offload this. And then we need to skip the day. BMW, burn my wheels. Yeah. Chaos won his first race with the M2. And like I say, it was a graded race. More like the judgment with the commentary he was giving us on it. Literally, he started at the back and just took it steady for a couple of laps. Cars fell off the track. Yeah, then he started picking up speed. And more cars fell off the track. And literally, for some reason, he was like in second for like 3 minutes. And all of a sudden, he was like, oh, I'm first. I was like, yeah, just go steady then. Yeah, managed to win it. So, like I say, more luck than judgment, but yeah. But the M2 is a nice car. You just got to get the tires up to working temperature, and having used the BMW a couple of times, depending how big or small the track is, depending how many laps you need to warm the tires up. So, on some tracks it might take 2 or 3. To warm the tires up to usable temperatures so that they stick when you want to throw it in. But until then, you just gotta be careful. There's nothing real more to say about it, you know. You just gotta be real careful when you want to chuck it in. Traction control off tries will be what corner one? Oh, traction control off. Oh fuck yeah. Jeez, man. Yeah, traction control off with the M2. Yeah, goodbye. How fast are you going on your outlap? 2 mile an hour to keep the fucker on the fucking Blackster. I'm sure he went faster than that. Yeah, I tried that GT3 BMW the other day on Nordschleife when we had the demo bit, and I had to turn up the traction control and the ABS to keep the fucker on track. Yeah. But when I did that, it's a nice car. Still, I started to take it real easy on the first lap, but yeah, not a bad car. And like I say, I won't get that car for about 4 days. Tires? Tires? What tires? Oh, traction control tires. Uh-huh. Yeah, like I say, I tried the GT3 BMW that we're going to use for the 4 hour the other day, and yeah, it's an alright car. I don't think it's going to be the fastest car, but in the class, but there is like classes that are slower. So, and I've got 9 days to try and strengthen up my shoulder to be able to do my hour in one go. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. So what I might say to Seti on the day is, look, if you want me to start, you're going to have to take over halfway through my stint, and you need to do some wet laps. There will be rain. Okay. Yeah. So I need to reset the weather then. So I'll be going in the rain. My fastest lap with the GT3 BMW, I think it's a 8:24, which is not fantastic considering I've done an 8:08 in the McLaren. I mean, I don't drive every corner as if my hair's on fire. I just want to get the car around in a safe fast manner. But compared to a few people in our racing community, it's kind of fast. Some, you know, faster than a lot of them. But you know, in the wet, yeah, you could probably take off a minute, maybe, doing it in the rain. So I'll be surprised if we get raining laps. I'll be surprised if we get under 10 minutes in a rain lap. Uh, 6 minutes 30 in the dry, 7 or 8. Yeah, but you're an alien when it comes to that track, Chaos. You've done so many laps on that track, it is unfucking real. I mean it, guys. Chaos literally, when he's bored, literally gets a car out and goes, let's do the Nordschleife for 1,000,000 laps. And literally, when we were playing, what was it, Assetto Corsa Evo, and I took you around to show you the carousel, and now you've got it spot on. You know? Of how to take that. Basically, the way Chaos used to take the carousel on the Nordschleifer, guys, is he used to let one of his outside wheels dip off of the gradient bit, where you could keep in and go faster. And he used to let one of his wheels dip out of that. But he's got it down now. And yeah. Yeah, 6 minutes 30. Is that in the BMW GT3 though? Is that in some other car? And he's like, I'm trying to race here or do something or other. In any car. You can do 6 minutes 30 in any car. Wow. Right, here we go. Here's the long bit now. Let's stick this thing. Here, that'll do. Right, transportation in the Unimog. Let us start this battle. Up, done. Let's go. That's all I get. Right, where are we taking it? Down the bottom, I think. Down the bottom on the other corner. No? Where am I taking it? Oh, it is down the bottom of the other corner. It's here. Okay, long drive. But what I think I can do is go down to 60 and straight across. That might be faster. Instead of taking the roads. No, in fact, that's faster there. We cut the corner off. Go through the farm. Yeah, 2,500 litres. That's all this thing carries. And I have to do all the transportation in the Unimog to make 500k. But it's worth it. I get Farm Sim 25 base game to give away to you guys if I complete it, or when I complete it. Not if I complete it, Matt. Not if you complete it, it's when you complete it. We'll go this way, it's easier. Go this way to the T-junction out on the road, take a left down to the delivery point. And then after we do the, after we do all the grain. Wow, speed load. Oh, shit. Wow. I was literally kicking that ass out over that bridge. Thanks, Daz. You absolute dick. I am getting air. This thing's getting air. Oh, this is so fun. I wish this had a bigger back on it, though, for loading. You know, like the Lizard truck, where you can have the small back or the big track? The small back or the big back. I wish it had that on this. You know, you could have its 3 series of what you can do with this, the loading area. Go on, roll it. Fuck off. Look, this is to get you guys a copy of Farm Sim, so you know you don't want me to roll it because it'll just take longer. Right then. Shorts in the silo. It says in there. In here, I know it is. Right, how does this thing unload it then? Is it tip it? Oh, it's side tips. Okay, cool. Alright, back up the top. 5% of transportation. But it'll go towards the 500k. That's why I'm doing it with this. It goes towards the 500k. And then, like I say, I need to skip the day, which will need to skip the day, which will get me onto the next season. Let's find this laneway. It's just past, I think, is it here coming? No, it's here coming up. Thought it was just past the lay-by, but it's not. I think this is the right lane. Soon figure out, because we'll go through a farm. And if I'd spotted this farm earlier, it's probably one of the farms I would have chosen to have. I mean, I did spot it, but I didn't really take any notice of it when I had a look around. But yeah, it's probably one of the farms I would have chosen to start in. Airborne, airborne, airborne. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come back. It really doesn't like that. Like I said, I had a read up of the rules for this dare drop, and I was going to bring the harvester closer to the drop off, but when I read it, like I had to read it like 3 or 4 times to get what it's saying, and it literally says use the Unimog for transportation only, and that means I have to use the Unimog, no trailers, and literally I have to transport the shit down to where it's going to make the money. So yeah, so I can't have a trailer with it. At least I don't think so. I don't think anybody's completed it and used the trailer. At least I hope not, otherwise I'm kind of wasting time not using a trailer. There, the harvester's off in it now. Okay, I'm going. Sorry, first day. Maybe. I said this might take a while. You wait, we still got to bail that field yet, just to make some extra money towards the total. You know what I could do if I could do with somebody else coming in and give me, you know, if we make enough money for a second one, somebody else coming in, just give me a hand with this. Or an auger wagon. No, because that'll spoil the transportation on it if I bring it part way. So that can't be done either. Trying to look for ways of cutting corners, but you know, every time I think about, yeah, that's a good way of cutting a corner, I think about it even more, and it's like, no, that ruins that part of the what the challenge is. Spotted the bridge that time. If this is giving you motion sickness, guys, I can transfer to the outside. Just let me know. I'm kind of enjoying myself at the moment. Speed delivery. This is going to become very, very tedious for me, and I mean it is. But like I say, I'm willing to put up with it for a couple of streams just to get one of you guys, or give one of you guys a chance to win a copy of FS25 Steam version. I'm willing to go through the pain for that. So to get it in, get the rear, the side bed rear in the same color as the truck, it's an add-on. I think it costs about $4,000 for the add-on, but it does make the combination look a little better than having the base version. The base version is kind of a grey bed, and it kind of looks a mismatch. So I looked at it and I thought, yeah, the colored bed on it made it look a little neater and a little better. So we'll add that. What we'll do is we'll get some of this done, some of these loads done. We'll do another couple of loads, and then what we'll do is we'll take a little break and bail the field, and then we'll go back to the run again. And guys, don't forget the pin post at the top of your chats for 30% off when you spend over €4. Nobody's bought any this week, so no giveaways as of yet. With Stream Newts cars, if we get over 30 viewers, or if I go for a break, we'll be playing Words on Stream for shits and giggles. All it takes, guys, is for one person to buy a pack. €1. And then that activates the giveaways. Oh yeah, when we skip the day, we've got to remember to check the rice paddy. Got to remember that. I know, English map with a rice paddy, it doesn't go together. It fucking does in my book, and that's all that matters. Fucking does in my book. I just wanted to do something different, you know what I mean? And putting a rice paddy on an English farm just seemed sense to do something different. I know it's not what would happen in real life. I don't play real life. If I played real life, I wouldn't be using a Unimog right now to take fucking wheat down to the south point. I'd be using a fucking great truck so I could do it in one go. Like I say, I'd like to know how everybody else is doing this. Because, like I say, if they're using trailers and they're allowed to get away with it, then I've kind of wasted time, but it does say use the Unimog only for transportation. And that's what I'm doing. The surprising thing about that rice field is it took not that many pallets to actually plant the rice. And I was surprised about that. I think it only took like 6.5. And don't get me wrong, people go, oh, rice planting is horrible. Take the harvester and the Unimog to the sale point. I can. The thing says transportation only in the Unimog. So I'm guessing if I took the harvester down to the sales point, I wouldn't be transporting it. That's what I've got in my head. Anyway, Linda. So I don't think I can to complete the challenge. Let me show you the challenge. Let me show you the challenge. That might be a thing. Let me get it up. All right, so this is what I'm looking at for the challenge, guys. So here's the challenge. Where is it? Here. So it says make 500 grand profit using only the MB Unimog as your only means of transportation. That's the only thing it tells you. So literally, in that way, that explanation, in my eyes, I cannot take the harvester down to the thing for it to be my only means of transportation. And only means of transportation means no trailers in my eyes as well. So we'll do this load. We'll do one more load after this, and then I'll do some baling just to break it up, and then we'll have to just do transportation all the time. The bales will probably have to come down here as well to be sewed. We'll have to keep a tally of them, of what I've been doing. So yeah, you guys just saw the dare. Use the Unimog as my only means of transportation. So like I say, in that way, it means I can't use a trailer. I can't bring the harvester down here, because that would be transporting from the field down to here, and then it wouldn't be my only means of transportation. So that's the way I'm looking at it. I don't know whether that's the way you see it as well, guys, but that's the way I'm looking at it, and that's the way I'm going to do it. Attach trailer to the uni thingy. Yeah, but then it wouldn't be my only means of transportation. Well, I don't think anyway, because then I'm transporting in a trailer, so it's not the only means of transportation. That's the way I'm looking at it. You know, it does state the only means of transportation. Whether you would say towing a trailer is not part of that, I don't know. Maybe. It is your transportation. Is the transportation is the vehicle. That's a good point. It's a good point. The thing is, I don't want to put all this hard work in to be told, no, you didn't use the truck as your transportation. If you know what I mean. I mean, I could use a trailer if you're saying, if you're agreeing that the vehicle is the transport and an attached trailer is just a part of the vehicle once you've got it attached. We'll go get the trailer. Where's the trailer? Trailer's up here. I think the trailer's up here. Is that what we're saying, guys? Is it? Is that the vehicle's the vehicle? That's the transportation. Where's my trailer? Where the fuck's my trailer? That's the way I see it. Anybody else agree? If we're in agreement, I'll use a trailer. But it's the way I saw it at the time that I read it, that transportation in the truck is the transportation in the truck. I think I've only got one trailer, haven't I? And it's up at the manure pit. That's all right, it's empty at the minute. It's up at the manure pit. In here. Well, a road train includes trailers, or is it just a prime mover? See, I don't know what it means by the only means of transportation. I mean, Linda's right, you know, in a way, because it's still, you're still transporting with the thing using a trailer, because yeah, the transportation aspect of it is the motored vehicle. The fact that you've put an attachment on it is irrelevant, kind of. I hope this isn't gonna wreck it, but yeah, certainly will make it easier. I'm just lurking, but you got chill vibe, so I had to follow at least. Joe, thank you very much. And yesterday, somebody called 3_M_G followed 17 hours ago when I wasn't live. So thank you very much to you for giving me a follow as well. Yeah, I hope this doesn't break it, but yeah, we'll yeah, like you say, I was reading too much into it, I think. And like I say, I hope this doesn't break what I'm trying to do. Because this will take it in one go now. There we go. Oh, pipes out. Feel both? That's it, it's empty. That's it, it's empty. This trailer will take it all in one go. I don't need it. Right, let's go and empty this then. And that's the end of that. Then all we got to do is skip the day, and that's the MacDon thing virtually complete. And then all we have to do is bail that. Do I have a flatbed trailer up this thing can pull? No, I don't. That's gonna be a pain. Unless I buy the dolly unit and pull. No, I haven't. Pull my English flatbed up. No, this doesn't wreck the thing. And then on the way back up, I need to change the back for the to have non-sides in it. So when I pour this in, guys, I need to take the cost of the overage, because that's part of the 500k. Save it before I do. If I fail it, I fail it. Apex, it's too late now. Because the trouble is, if this is the reason why I fail it, then I'm not redoing it. You know, I've made my bed now, and I got to stay in it, sort of thing. But I think Linda's right. You know, it's still using the Unimog for transport. It's just not carrying the stuff. You know, the trailer isn't motorized. And transportation normally means the motorized vehicle. Now, if you attach a trailer to a vehicle, does that still not make it transportation? No, it doesn't. It still makes it. You're transporting it. You know, the only thing I'm concerned about is if they mean, you know, no trailers, no nothing. But they don't say that. They don't make it clear in the DARE. And they should really do that. You know, they should really make it clear in the DARE that, you know, it's no trailers, it's no this, no that. But sometimes they don't. And you just got to try and guess. Right. So the first bit is, what's the overage? $29,929,959 plus 2,021 from Enviro. So already 33,000 in the bank. Alright, let's take the trailer back. Let's swap the back on it. And let's go do some baling. Downside is I don't have a trailer for the baling. Yeah, I don't have a trailer for the baling, so we are going to have to just pick up the bales with the truck and take them down a couple at a time. I'm hoping we can fit 4 or 6 on at a time. That'd be a bonus. I mean, we might have to overload it slightly for that to happen, to use a bit of strong arm. But yeah, it'll be alright. Go this way again, because when I pass my sheds, I can change the back on this for a flatbed for those. And like I say, after this is over and done with, I know we've got plenty of the day to go, but just to complete the MacDon challenge for the end of the season, I need to forward the day. And then we'll get on with the day-to-day transportation of the pallets and stuff around everywhere. And that's where my main profit is going to come from for today, for the first like kind of day of streaming this, the 500k kind of challenge. So I can get you guys hopefully get you guys a key code for the game. Shit, I've just passed the thing. We're going to have to go in here to do it then. That one, and I want no sides. No, not safety frame. No sides. That's what I want. And now we can pick up the bows. We'll just take this back to the manure pit. That's where I found it. I need to get another one for these trailers. When I got the money for it, just so I can keep this one at the manure pit. Let's just drop this off. Mind you, I could sell the manure with it, can I? If the trailer is allowed, when I take the trailer up, I could sell the manure and the fucking slurry and the milk. So yeah, tomorrow morning is going to be interesting. Say tomorrow morning, in the game tomorrow morning, it's going to be interesting. If towing's allowed, which I don't know whether it is or isn't, so we're just going to leave it like that for the towing trailers. Right, let's go and bale this field, and then sell all the straw. I could sell the straw just around the corner at the animal dealers. That'd be fucking quicker, wouldn't it? Animal dealers just up around the corner here. So yeah, let's sell it up there. That'd be miles quicker. Arthur needs to go back down the bottom. That rear camera's something else, it really is. That rear camera's something else. I don't want to go too fast with this because I don't want to miss any. I don't know why, I just like to have it wider view for when I bail. And I like to look at the bottom afterwards, to have a couple of quick looks at the bottom, just to make sure it's not missing any. Yeah, that's the bit where Linda made us miss a shitload of stuff. Why? Because she made me turn around 10 seconds. There we go. Nice and cleaned up. This is the goodness with the Unimog, guys. The fact that it has active PTOs front and back. If you watch the Average Vikings video of his playthrough with the complete MacDon Mercedes kit, he actually cuts grass with a front and back grass cutter. Morning, Matt. This is where Matt's OCD cuts in, maybe? Yeah, he's right. I do like picking every fucking thing up. I can't stand it when I leave shit behind. It's leaving shit behind is just like money on the floor. You know, throwing 50p on the floor and going, and then later going, fuck it, I needed that 50p. Now, there's quick 5 seconds to go to grab anything that you missed is nothing in my book. First bale off the bat. Like I say, guys, the animal dealers is just right there, right next door. So we don't have to go very far to sell it, to sell the bells. So yeah, should be right for that. Way wide. Way wide. Wish you could GPS this as well. I mean, I'm sure you can. Or can you? I've never tried to GPS this. Yeah, you can. So if I put that 12.2 as well. I've never tried to do this, you know, to pick it up. Hopefully, I shouldn't miss any now. Like I say, I've never tried to do this. I'm getting a headache this high. Like I say, I like being this far away, just so I can see the bottom, so that yeah, I can see whether I'm missing any. I use GPS for bailing all the time. Yeah, I don't. I just follow the lines. That's just the way I do it. Obviously, fuck that lineup. I've never even thought about using GPS for bailing up. Party rock. Oh, not even going over that slow's picking that up. Did I miss some barley? Miss some wheat? Did I miss wheat? Fucking too late now, I know that. Let's go back over in a different direction. Ever so quickly. There we go, we got some more of it. That'll do. Fuck it. That'll do. I do realise sometimes you do miss bits of wheat when you're trying to pick it up. Down to this because you're re-putting straw swath on the ground. Sometimes, yeah, you just gotta miss it. Might miss some here. Yeah, I thought we'd miss a little bit there. Let it all Zeppelin. Party rockers in the house tonight. Not sure how many bows we're going to be able to get on the back of it. I'm hoping 6 or 8. Widowmaker, good morning. How you doing? Every day I'm shuffling. Good, just eating a full English. Fucking lucky you. Absolute dickwad coming here and telling us you're eating full English. How's the Unimog treating you? Pass. I'll tell you later. We're doing a Unimog challenge, guys. Now, after we do this video, we're going to skip the day. That'll be the end of the MacDon challenge. And then we just got the Unimog challenge where we need to get 500,000 profit. Seems a lot. In fact, it is a lot, but, you know, at least it gets us a copy of the game to give away to you guys. So it's worth it. I'm willing to put myself through it to get you guys, or one of you guys, a chance to win a copy of the game. And it allows me to use the Unimog in rather extreme circumstances so that I can see what it's like. Unimog's fine, it's just the driver? Fuck off. Not just the driver at all. Fuck Womble. Every day I'm shuffling. Oh, that's coffee done. Are you a bad driver though? Well, it's a game, so you know, you take it how you will. You drive how you will. You know. In real life, I'm actually a very good driver, but hey, you know, I'd expect to be a very good driver. You know, having got multiple licenses for different vehicles. I would say I'm a cracking driver. I've never had a blameworthy accident. That's not to say I've never been in an accident. I just haven't one that's my fault. Now, that's not taking away the fact that I'm a good or bad driver. That's, you know, it happens. If you drive for long enough, you're going to be in a few accidents. There's no doubt about it. And if you haven't been, you're just lucky. You know? No. Get the fucking terminology right, Widowmaker. Get the terminology right before you call somebody a name. So learn what it is, learn what an actual bus wanker is, and then come back to me. Because the term bus wanker isn't about the driver. Go look it up. It's a thing. I know people use the term bus wanker to exactly, Smiler. It's the passengers that are the wankers. Well, terminology calls them a bus wanker. It's not the driver. Somebody said, "Okay, so you're not the bus wanker, you're the wanky." All right, okay, yeah, I'll take that one. I'll take one for the team on that one. I'm not a wanker, I'm the wanky. I'm gonna have another crack at this since we're up here fucking about. No, that's got to be wheat then. That can't be straw. Have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What are you? Are you straw or barley or what are you? Yeah, you're wheat. It's wheat. Thought it might be. Well, to be honest, I'd rather be called that than sheep gynecologist. Anything you can do, Smiler, I can do better. Balls, yeah, I don't know. If you're into them, mate, that's up to you. I'm not, you know. Nobody's to say that's right or wrong. Yeah, man. You know. If you're into balls, mate, that's kind of on you. You know, I'm not going to say that's wrong or right. You know what I mean? He's like, you're a dick. Yeah. Uh, there's not that many bells, so we could actually finish this field quite quickly, to be fair. We should actually do this field quite quickly, considering all we got to take it is beside us. I mean, a lot of writing down we're going to have to do. But yeah, like I say, I'm having fun with it at the moment. This is fun. I know it doesn't seem like I'm having fun, but it's a lot of fun right now. You know, they jump into the bridge a minute ago with the Unimog, but that was fucking hilarious. And yeah, if you missed it, I did jump over a bridge. Literally got air. Oh, I don't think I'm getting very many on there. I do not think I'm getting very many on there. Or maybe I'm going to try for 6 every time. Even if I got a strong arm couple on the top. I'm going to try for 6. Or 8. Since I'm only going next door. But this is pretty good. I'm liking this. Does it mean I'm going to transfer all my tractors into Unimogs? No. I still like the idea of using a tractor to harvest. I really do. Although, as showed by the average Viking on his stream when he tested this for a couple of days, or these vehicles for a couple of days, this vehicle will do everything. I say everything, obviously it won't harvest, but it will put anything that needs a PTO. It's got a 3-point attacher, front and back, so it will power mowers and stuff. You can do virtually any job on the farm with the Unimog, as long as the power is there, obviously. So yeah, it is a good little bit of kit. Do I like the idea? Do I like the idea of the Unimog? Yeah, absolutely. It's a great little idea, and used properly, it's nice to see. You know, but do people use it like I'm using it now? Maybe. I don't know. I've never seen anybody use a Unimog on a baler, or a baler on a Unimog. What the other way around, whatever. But it is possible. You know, if people really wanted to do it like I'm doing now, it's possible to do it like that. Whether they would or not, I don't know. I don't know. I've like I said, I've never seen somebody use it in this aspect. I mean, I'm sure, you know, if it's possible to save money on a tractor, they possibly do use it in the same aspect that I'm using it with. You know, because farmers nowadays, they're not like, you know, if you've watched Clarkson's Farm, they're not rich unless you've gone into the thing with plenty of money. You know? In fact, the only thing that's probably keeping Clarkson's Farm aloft is the fact that A, he's got a lot of money in, you know, behind him, for one, and Amazon's paying him to do part of it for the other. That's the only reason why Clarkson's Farm works. Because, like they showed, first year they made £1. Second year they just about made enough to buy the seeds and the lime and everything for the following year. You know, so they basically made fuck all again. Except to pay Caleb. So, yeah, you know, farmers in the UK are basically making fuck all. Why do they do it? Because they want to do it. There's, you know, to some farmers, that's all they've known. They can't do nothing else. You know, their families invested so much time and effort in the land that, you know, they literally don't want to do anything else because you know, it's heritage. Which some might say it's commendable, but financially, you know, maybe they should choose something else, but they don't want to. Also, farmers say it's not just a job, it's a way of life. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. I mean, a lot of them feel the land, you know? They can feel what it's going to be like a lot of the time. You know, some farmers don't even need to know what the weather's going to do. They can just look outside and go, yeah, it might rain today. We best get the crop in or whatever they're doing on that particular day. And like a few hours after they're out, it starts fucking raining. You know, some farmers can do that as well. We try and buy, as living in the UK, we try and buy British farm produced as much as we can. Sometimes it's slightly dearer and we can't afford it. Sometimes it's not too badly priced. We also try and go down when we've got the money to on a Sunday. There's a guy that goes down to the car boot sale that he's got a thing with a few farmers that bring them their stuff, and he slaughters them, packages it, and sells it. So that's straight from basically farm to plate. And we love it when we buy stuff like that because the quality of meat is fucking very high and not very dear. But the farmers make profit out of that because obviously he gives them a fair crack of the price and he gets a fair crack of the price. So everybody's making a fair share all round. You know, that's kind of a fair deal. Whereas I mean, if you've watched Caleb's stand-up show, when he's on about the milk, did anybody watch that as far as that? When he's on about how much farmers make out of milk and how much your cattle markets, how much your supermarkets are making out the same pint of milk. That's how it is the whole way round on everything on the farm that the farmers are trying to sell, you know? And the question goes, would you mind paying 10 pence, say even a pint, 10 pence a pint more if that 10 pence went directly to the farmers? I wouldn't, as long as it did go directly to the farmers. So on a pint of milk, if they put it up 10 pence a litre more to give that to the farmer, would you mind? if it definitely went to the farmer. No, not at all. If it went in the supermarket's pocket, then yes, I do mind. But if it's going directly back to the farmer, 10 pence a litre, to them, absolutely fine. In my eyes. Love the farmer to get an extra 10 pence a litre on a pint of milk. Because that 10 pence a litre would mean so much to him. You know? It may mean that he can update his equipment a bit more often so that he keeps top quality product. You know? I'm a little too far away on that one then. You know? It may allow for a few more cows to get vaccinated or whatever, although obviously they take care of their animals and stuff religiously anyway, but you know. Do you watch IRO farmers on YouTube? Yes, I watch Millennial quite a bit when I can. I watch Scroff do his real farmhand thing, but I don't have that much time to watch a lot of farmers. I might go and watch a bit of Welkers at some point, because a lot of people are on about the you know, the Welkers guys as well. I mean, at the moment, one of the episodes of Millennial, he's actually got the guys from Welkers to help him with a few bits on Millennial's farm. So, you know, they do kind of work together when they need to. I don't know whether that's now full on the back. I want Funky Farmer and Tom Pendleton. Oh, you watch? Okay. Yeah, I think Tav watches Pendleton Farms. Like I say, after watching Farmhand by Scroft and his real Farmhand stuff, and a bit of Millennial, and a few bits of bobs of other things that I like watching on YouTube, I don't have that much time. Tom's Farm was FS22. I want it on FS25 so bad. Yeah, I mean, there's a few farms out there which kind of, you know, wouldn't be bad to put on 25, but you know, it's the. I think Roy's shown it with his first two farms that he's put on from 22 to 25. It's not easy. You can't just go boom onto the 25 system. You got to play with it and fadinga with it to make it work. You know, and some people just don't want to do it. Which is, you know, when Roy does one of his older farms and brings it in, you know, he makes sure it works. You know, he plays with it for months and months and months, puts it out in the testing privately, so you guys don't even know about it, and people test it, and you know, before he even puts it into Giants, so that when it gets to Giants, you know, everything's all good and gravy. You know, everything should work as it should. Like I say, I'm waiting for Ebony Island, and that'll be my new challenge map. So what I'm going to do with that is Roy's devised some rules, and we're going to abide by them. I think it's the second copy of the rules I'm going to do. So I'm going to buy my own farm. I get more start money, and we'll see how it goes from there. Still the same sort of kind of counter rules in effect, where you start with owing the bank $1 million. You have to have your own vehicles to do contracts with. You can have mods in this one, but only giant software mods only, which there's a fair whack. You know, There's a fair whack of the official Giants mods and some decent ones. Don't get me wrong, there's some bad ones. So, you know, we'll have a look for them for some decent ones. Anything that we don't quite need. I like to keep my mod level low as well. So on this, I think we've got about 20 mods. That's it. Whereas, you know, some people like thousands of mods. I don't like very many mods. I just like a few mods in just to make my life easier slightly. I don't like anything too cheaty. And people will say, yeah, but you like big capacity. That's cheaty. Yeah, it's not that I'm farting up and down the fields at 30, 50 mile an hour, though, is it? You know, that's cheaty. Or using, I don't know, a forage wagon with a 50-foot reach where it's only got a 2-foot reach. Although I have got one now because I say I have got one now. The reason being I've got one now is because the mod I was using, Taz modding, I think is causing lag, a big lot of lag. Whereas, where's another bell? Over there. Whereas the Colossus Harvester, the Colossus Forest Wagon, I haven't used it yet. So I'm going to trial it. I haven't got rid of the Taz moddings thing properly yet. I just want to try the Forage Wagon from Colossus to see if that's the same. And if it is, we'll just have to deal with it and just use the Taz modding one again, because I like using the Taz modding one because it's actually got windrows. Right, that's the end of the baling, so we can lift that up, close that up, dump that down. Come on. Dump. Oh, there we go. I'll say it won't fucking dump now. Close that up. Right, let's put this by the harvester and then we'll do some bale emptying. Knock that off there. Right, let's empty these bales out. If I can do 6 at a time, it won't take so long. Don't think there's so many here. And we ain't got that far to go. It's just in here. I don't kind of care what price we get. We just need to write down each one every time. So here we go. That's 858. That's 6,858. Gotta go walk the dog. Have a good stream. No worries, dude. You have a good one. I'm hoping it's the same price all the time, so that'll be nice and easy to record. I've got a hand to do the other two. What happened to realism loading? I don't know. What happened to it, mate? I didn't say I was going to do realism loading. Since when did I say I'm doing realism loading? I don't think I've ever told you that I do that shit. Like I said in the start of the stream, Smiler, in which you weren't a part of. You farm how you will. Nobody's to tell you you're doing it wrong, including this. Just kidding. Well, shut the fuck up then. You're making a conversation out of something that doesn't need to be a conversation. What do you mean, twat? There's no way I look like a pregnant goatfish. I may look pregnant, but I'm not a fucking goatfish, dickhead. Right, is this 686 again? Yes. Okay, so that's good. I know I can just record that, how many trips I do. It's going to be the same environmental and everything from every time. What we'll do after we put the contract in, everything, we'll get a total for you of what I've made so far with it. And then we need to skip the day for the new season. What we'll do is we'll use the lines which should disappear next time, because I've got the lines off for precision farming. That makes it easy to record. So we're trying to make 500k, guys, using just the Unimog for transportation. He can write as well. Well, that's not too bad, mate. If I can write, you can actually speak English sometimes, dude. No, fuck you too. It's stable enough with 6. Don't know why they didn't allow 6. It's stable enough with 6. And it don't look that odd. I mean, they probably would put 6 on here. I mean, fuck me, we put... What did we put one day on a fucking little fucking pickup truck? 8, I think? That was just on a pickup truck. All about stability. I mean, fuck me, I think we even strapped 2 on the side of the fucking cage. There's a guy at his pickup truck, some other farmer that came over while we were bailing. And yeah, he had this cage on the side. And I think we even strapped 2 to the side of his van. When I say strap, I mean baler cord to the back of his van. Or health and safety. Look, when farmers do their thing, a lot of them don't give a fuck about health and safety. they just want their product off the field. I mean, frick me, one of the trailers that we had was like 6 bales high, and we had a guy up there properly fucking packing it. Massively against health and safety. And then when we brought him down with the bale picker, which was very similar to the bale picker I'm actually using in the farm actually. On the telehandler. Yeah, we actually brought him down by that thing, used it as a ladder. So the guy put the What did he use? I think he used a front loader. So he put the front loader way up, put the thing like that with the spikes on it, and the guy climbed down the rungs. We brought the guy down. That was stacking. Because once the stack got so high, of course, the front loader couldn't see to stack it. Oh, we're still getting the same. 6, 8, 5, 8. No, in fact, it ain't 6, 5. It's 60. Not 5, 8, it's 60. 60, 60. I can't fucking count. So 6,860 I'm getting every load of straw. One more load, maybe? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this one might add one more on then. What I'll do after this, guys, we'll take a little break, and I'll skip the day on. And then that'll be the end of the MacDon challenge, because that'll be the season over. And then we'll carry on with the Unimog. When I skip the day, the first thing I'm going to have to do is do my daily stuff for the farm, which will mean we get a lot of profit. I'm not sure how many pallets are going to be able to fit on this thing, but we'll try and grab as many as I can. Shit. Get a bit further away. Should just about have enough time to do it as well. Stick one last bell on top. Yep, this is the last bell, guys. Then we take all the equipment back the farm after we take the contract in, and then we'll sort of make a calculation of what the Unimog's made so far for day one. Oh, stream one, because I imagine this is going to take a couple of streams. It looks safe enough, doesn't it? This one will be slightly more, so we're going to have to make a calculation here. Quick off-the-brain calculation. In fact, no, this isn't safe. This is totally as fuck. Right then. Seven, so that's 9, 9, 9, 7. So the last load was 7,999. Right, so that's the end of the harvest, so we can take the harvest in, which will give us 31,057, so it's 31057. We can take that in as well. Now we just got to take everything back to the farm, skip the day. And that's the, like I say, that's the MacDon one done. So we can put this video in later on after when we finish and say, yep, MacDon challenge done. First 2 hours of the stream. That camera is so nice. Oh, I'm really getting used to that. Makes you wonder why they couldn't do something like that before, doesn't it? For that attached camera. That is so nice. So I think we can make a lot of money here this morning when we change to the morning, because you guys have said to me this morning that transportation is transportation whether you use a trailer or not. So we should be able to take the milk, the manure, the slurry up. The wool pallets might take slightly longer to take to thingy-majiggy. And then we need to take pallets from up there to be sold. So it'll be a big sort of switcheroo around. I'm back. I forgot. I'm waiting on a parcel. Yeah, I'm waiting on a parcel day, mate, as well. Waiting on lots of parcels. No, no. That's not the way, Matt. That's not the way. That's not the way. That's a little alleyway. Beautiful. Right. I'm going to go to the toilet, guys. I'm going to put you on the Be Right Back screen. Nobody's bought any stream use cards as of yet, so you'll be playing words on stream for free, I'm afraid. But if somebody buys a pack of stream use cards while I'm away, let me know, and then I can give shit away. But for now, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Okay, I am back. So let's get rid of that because nobody's playing. Yep. Let's move that out of the way. Let's get you back on the game screen. Hi Tav, how you doing? Hope you're well, buddy. We're in the middle of the Unimog challenge, 500k. I haven't totaled up what we made first day yet. Let me get my calculator out. Calculator. First day. So 29,959 add 0201 add 6860 add 6860 add 68 add 7999 add 31,057 equals. So we've got a first harvest of 98,476. That's our total at the moment. Not bad. Not freaking bad. Out of 500k. Right, let's bring the harvester home. And then skip the day, and that's the end of all good, bad. How's you? Having fun, mate. Having fun. This challenge is kind of difficult. I mean, the MacDon challenge wasn't too difficult. It was just MacDon a field in a season. Well, we're in winter season at the moment. We're going to be skipping the day right after we part this up, and that'll be spring season. So there's a season gone. I hope that's the seasons they mean, because that's what I'm doing. Then we're doing the Unimog make 500k just using the Unimog for transportation, and hopefully that little spurt in that trailers, the little spurts in the trailers that we're going to do is allowed. Otherwise, we're not going to complete. Right then, time to skip the day. Let's go home. So yeah, should allow for lots of keys when they're put in. So let's skip the day to the morning. It's going to be March, so I don't know, about 7 o'clock, would you say? Probably, maybe. 6:30. Fuck it, 6:30 will do. We got to transport a load of stuff, so, and everything that we are transporting, of course, obviously we need to keep a record of which we're selling, so that, we can know what we're making. So there we go. So 6:30 in the morning. So there's the challenge for the MacDon done. Now everything I'm going to transport now is going to be using the Unimog. So milk, slurry, everything. So we got a lot of trips to make. So we're going to be towing a few trailers this morning. And the only time we won't be towing trailers is when we take the wool up to the Granny's knitwear, because well, to be honest, we could do that with the trailer because that's not going to make us money until it comes out the other end. What we do have to do is hold the line, caller. It's the next month, so we got to do this. We got to take care of our rice. For the first 3 months, guys, you got to reflood your rice fields. Rice on a UK map? We went through this the other day, Widowmaker. Where the fuck were you? Right, let's take the manure up to the bio plant. That'll gain us some money. Don't gain us very much, but money's money, as they say. Money's money. This is all my daily routine guide. Every time we skip the day to the next month, this is what I do all the time. Oh, we're still filling. So we'll do the slurry as well. Take that up to the bio plant. Using the Unimog to tow it. I was here just winding you up again. You guys like winding me up. I don't know what it is with winding me up. You know I bite every single fucking time. And I explain myself to you every single fucking time. Yeah, the dog said it. You didn't walk him long enough. Smile is absolutely right. What kind of lights has this thing got? That's the main beam. This is the psycho. I don't know what that is. We'll have to go outside. So we got the main beam, or the part beam. We got the work rear lights, work front lights. Yeah, not too bad. And then just high beam. We'll leave the high beam on for the minute. It's still kind of early. My dog's owed and unwell. Well, I'm not going to comment too much on that, but obviously, depending what the unwellness is, you know, I'm kind of slightly harsh with stuff like that, even though I care a lot about my animals. If I think they're in distress and they're not comfortable anymore, I kind of seek treatment, and if the treatment's not doing any good, then it's probably time to say goodbye. I will not have my pets in any sort of long-term pain and discomfort just so I can keep them alive for me. No, that's not what I do. Some of you may think that's fucking cruel. Some of you may think, yeah, you're fucking right. Why should your animal go through that just to let you have a few more days, hours, months with them? No, sorry. I pay for injections. He's not. Yeah. You know, you've got to Widowmaker. You know what I mean. You've got to see what his condition is yourself. Nobody else can do it. And so 4,000. That's 5, 3, 2, 4. Almost forgot to write it down. Yeah, so it's up to you. You've got to feel him out. But, you know, like I say, if my pet's in discomfort or I feel that he's in discomfort, even after treatment, you know, for me, it's time to say goodbye. You know, it's just the way I feel, you know, even though I want my animal to stay with me forever, don't get me wrong, I will not see them in any extra pain or discomfort so I can spend more time with them. So, like our previous dog, he had arthritis in his back and he wasn't enjoying life. You know, he really wasn't enjoying life. Discomfort, he was on medication and shit like that. But he still wasn't enjoying life. And it was just time, you know, to say goodbye. And although we did, the day that the wife went, it's time, you know, we need to do this now, I broke down, you know. Hand on heart, knocking on wood and whatever, and fucked me right over. I was like, I can't do that. But I did it. I took him over. The vets were kind of saw that I was in distress and went, would you like us to take care of him? Would you like the ashes? And I was like, we loved him, but I wouldn't want to sort of thingy his memory by having his ashes and then discarding him somewhere after a certain period of time. So, you know, if you could do your thing with him, then yeah. Talking about animals, I've been looking to get a macaw beginning of next month. I'm buzzing. I tell you what, for those who can, because parrots ain't for everybody. Parrots really ain't for everybody. I mean, I've been watching a lady on YouTube, and she's very, very fucking good with them. Not YouTube, TikTok. And she's very good with them. And even she says macaws and other parrots aren't for everybody. But if you can, obviously go through the little bit of ache and pain to teach them the core what you want to teach them about the their day-to-day living, then they're kind of a partner for almost life, because they live for a fair whack. You know, I think some McCalls live for about 40 years or so. You know, they live for a fucking fair whack. I'm just refilling it, and then I'm going to move this thing out of the way. Yeah, so they live for a fair whack, but, you know, you've got to put up with their characteristics, and some of their characteristics is to bite you. And if you in, you know, you've got them in the right phase, they don't bite you. They just bite you to say, fuck off. You know, don't do that. As long as you're kind of taking note of the signs, you kind of know what they're telling you, and yeah, you sort of don't do what they're trying to tell you not to do. But she's amazing with them. And she's got macaws, African greys, she's got fucking all sorts of parrots. I used to have an African grey, but he's now with your mum. Nice. I tell you what, I was watching, or the wife was watching a real life crime program, and it was this woman who basically murdered her husband. And there was an argument before she shot him. And although they almost couldn't prove it, they caught her out with the parrots, what the parrot said, because the parrot went to, say, our equivalent, the RSPCA. This was in America, obviously. The parrot went to our equivalent, the RSPCA, so an animal shelter. Some woman said, I like him, blah, 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 went and took him home after whatever. But the parrot kept repeating this line over and over and over again. And it was in the voices of its previous owners. And although, you know, obviously a parrot speaking is not admissible as evidence, its next owner can be cross-examined, so yeah, the evidence was there. Basically what you hear out of the parrot is that, and she recorded it, is the guy go, don't shoot me, and the wife says something, and bang. So yeah, basically the parrot convicted a woman of murder. I mean, not directly, but yeah, through a third person. But yeah, the parrot managed to get a conviction for murder. Let's write down what this is. This won't be a lot, but everything's something. So we got 6, 9, 4, 5. There's 93,000 so far without milk. Milk could be a lot. Well, I say it'd be a lot. It'd be about, I don't know, 15,000 litres probably. This is just my day-to-day shit. Every day, every time I go to a new day, new month, because a month in my farm's a day. So every time I go to the next day, this is what I do every single day. I'm not one to give a shit about what the prices are when I sell. I just sell. You know, exactly like a farmer would do. You know, if they've not got the capacity to keep until the best price, they just sell it because they need the money. You know, so we're over 100,000 now. So we're a fifth of the way to the 500k. Oh, Tav, if you're speeding with the Unimog, be careful going over humpback bridges. you get air. And if you land on one side or the other, it fucks you over. Literally, I got air going over Humpback Bridge down the bottom there. It literally landed one side and went, woof. See you later. Let's put this back in place, put the pickup back on it. And I'm going to still use the pickups to transport, guys, because they're cheap. And that's all I'm wanting for. All I'm wanting for is to run this up so I can just skip a vehicle, and keep the transportation of shit going. I only swapped out because of the Unimog challenge. Boom, that'll do. Let's move you around the other side, ready for the milk. Let's leave you there. Oh. Just going to put this back on its own trailer. Right, plenty of food. Milk 30,000, plenty of straw, so they don't need anything. No, we've not got buffalo milk because buffalo milk is worth too much. On most farms, buffalo milk is fucking astounding amount of fucking money. And I think it's a little bit, well, not cheaty, but, you know, if you just did 300 buffaloes in here, I'd have like 90,000 litres of milk. That's worth a shitload. And, yeah, I think that's a little bit OP. I know, me think stuff's OP. You know, it's got to be OP for me to think it's fucking OP, innit, guys? So, you know, use it as you will. Like I say, if I think that buffalo milk is OP, then it's fucking OP. You guys know me. I know, we'd sit like this. Right, animal dealer or productions? Animal dealer or production for the milk? Oh, animal dealer, so it's at the top. I think that's at the top, animal dealer, isn't it? Yeah, it's up the top. All right, let's quickly take this up. And then we got... Thanks, Kev. And then we got the wool take up, which we don't get money for because it's in our own production. We can do that with the lorry. And then we just got all the pallets at the top to sell. Not sure how many pallets we're actually going to get on this. I'm thinking 4, maybe 8, if I can stack them correctly. Might look slightly off fucking kilt, but here's what it is. I've actually been saving my pallets for the last day or two in preparation for this. So we've got like, I think it's 6 clothing pallets already up there, ready and raring to go. I've just pushed out of the way. And we've probably got 1 or 2 more from skipping the day. So we might have 8 pallets, 8 pallets of clothes to take away. Like I say, I haven't got a trailer for them. So we can do them all in one. I don't know whether to get a small trailer, but I don't know whether the small trailer would come out of the profit, because it's 500k profit. I suppose I could sell it back afterwards. And then just buy a trailer and sell it afterwards. Right, let's record this. So it's 1, 2, 6, 0, 7. So 70,621. Got for that. Fucking beautiful. We're like 175k already. And we ain't even finished. We haven't even got to the big money stuff. I say the big money stuff, of course the milk was a big money item. But the clothing is the big one. So would you say that's profit, guys, if I bought a small trailer for this and then sold it after use? That would be profit, wouldn't it? So I can take pallets. I mean, you guys are going to probably say now, it depends whether you're going to sell the trailer after use. I don't know. I don't know whether it's worth selling. I don't know whether I'm keeping the Unimog. I don't know whether I'm keeping the Unimog yet. I mean, what do you guys think? You think I should keep the Unimog for certain tasks? I mean, I know it can do exactly what any of my tractors can do because it's got that much power. Yeah, you think I should keep it? Keep it? Okay, we're keeping it. Right, so I need to get it a trailer. It's what trailer do I get it? That's the thing, because if I'm keeping the trailer, it can't cost a lot, you know what I mean? Better than some tractors? Yeah, my tractors are all like 360 or whatever they are horsepower, so it's you know, so they're not shit. You know, none of my tractors are absolute dog shit. So anyway, let's get in this. What trailer do you think we should get it? It has to take pallets and thingy bee, so it's got to be a flat, or it's got to be a flat. To be honest, I want to get this one because it don't cost a lot and it's pretty decent. Even though it's a dolly trailer, this one does everything and probably would go round everywhere. So yeah, so 30 grand. I got to take off the thing, maybe. Wide, an extra 5. I don't know whether, yeah. See, the thing is, even with the wide, it doesn't put the thing out wide. Fuck it, just standard bollocks. But that should be good enough to grab the pallets now. Right, I need to load the wool pallets on the truck. Contracts? Not yet, Kev. Still doing my morning chores. Still doing my morning chores for the Unimog challenge. We'll get to them in a sec if we got time. And I don't know whether we're going to have time. Because we've only got half hour to go. I don't know why it loads like that on the back. I really fucking don't. Anyway, let's take this up to Granny's knitwear. While we're up there, we can see how many pallets that we've got to come back down. Whoa, hello. Hello? You weren't supposed to do that. What the fuck are you doing? I don't like the look of that. Right, offload it. Give me it. Thank you. There we go. That looks a little better. Yeah, I'm not sure we're going to get the contracts today, Kev. Like I say, the Unimog challenge to get somebody a copy of FS25 is kind of more important today. And guys, we're going to do the same tomorrow. We're going to try and finish the challenge tomorrow. So we'll probably skip the day again, so we have to do this all again at the start of stream. And then, yeah, we'll see what we got, basically. We shouldn't be too far away by the time I end the stream tomorrow. We may have to do a third stream. Because at the moment, we're only like 170, 180. We'll be above 200,000 by the end of stream, I guarantee you. Whether we can do that again tomorrow, I don't know. You know, you obviously don't know what stuff's going to be available. Because we've got all the pallets in here, all the pallets in up there. Got the pallets that's in here that I've been saving for a couple of days. Jesus. Should I sell the wool? We got loads of wool there. Fuck it, let's sell the wool, innit? Where can wool go? Whoa. No, fuck. We gotta transport it. Farmers market, which is bottom? Right, so what I'm gonna do is unpack it. I'm just going to shove it off. And we'll pick it up with the Unimog and trailer and take it to farmers market. Because Granny's Network's got enough. Granny's Network's still got to get rid of that. 2 pallets there, and what, we've got 6 there, so 8 pallets. So, plenty. We're going to make bank, guys. We're going to make bank today. Let's take this back down to the thing. And then we'll get the Unimog up here and get rid of those pallets. What challenge? What challenge involve? So, I need to transport with the Unimog and make 500k. And that will give me a copy of Farm Sim 25 to give away. So in the coming days, guys, we've got a copy of Roadcraft to give away. We've got a copy of SnowRunner to give away, although we still got to do the turbine to the dam, which will give me another copy of SnowRunner to give away. When I put today's in, we'll have the Macdon to give away in a couple of days. And when we can do this 500k challenge, we'll have a copy of Farm Sim 25 to give away. So, yeah, I'm putting myself through pain to give one of you guys a chance to be able to play the game with us and enjoy some stuff. Or games with us and enjoy some games. Do some, you know, be part of the community and do some gaming with people. Games are fun, but when you play with people and be part of a team, it's even more enjoyable. Did I hear Macdon Pack? You did, mate? You did? That should be ready in about 4 or 5 days' time to give away. that's that. No, so we're now going to sell this wool. So I've created an extra job for myself, but in effect, I've also going to make a little bit extra money. So let's go do some pallet work. Let's go do some pallet work. Yeah, I know there's a few people that want the MacDon pack, Kev. It's not just yourself. A few people that want it kind of can't afford it. So yeah, me doing that challenge this morning, last season, will give us that. So yeah. Let's go up and get the trailer. So my idea for doing this transportation, guys, and I don't know whether you agree or disagree, but some of you sort of disagree with the way I was doing it. I said, look, transportation is the, you know, the vehicle plus anything that you connect to. So meaning a trailer. Because I was trying to do it just with the Unimog. And a few of you guys say, no. When you get a trailer on, it's still transporting with the Unimog. You're just using a trailer. So, yeah. I'm hoping that it's allowed. Because that's the way I'm doing it. All right, so let's grab these wool pallets. And then we'll come back and grab all the clothes pallets. What? Oh, okay. There we go. Alright. That's not bad. 12 in total. I'll be able to get all the other pallets on in one go. They're the worry, because they're 2 pallets a go. So we might not get all them in one go. Whoa, that's the wrong way, Matt. That's the wrong way. That's shit. Fucking dolly trailer. Yeah, so let's take this down to be sold. And that'll give us a pretty penny more. And then we'll do the clothes, find out where that's got to go. That should make us bank. And then we got mushrooms and lettuce to sell. So we're not finished yet. So we could end up with like 300k today. It's not too far off. End up with 300k in today. And then tomorrow we'll just skip the day again. Well, I say skip the day again, depending on whether any of my fields are ready. If my fields are ready, especially those soybean fields, yeah. Soybean, that might top us over. Of course, we now got to get 30 grand more because we bought this trailer. So we got to get 530 grand now. Whoa! Right, I think it's in here. This is the pallet thing in here. Yeah. Oh, whoa. That's 1. Carry 1. 3. Carry 1. 3. Carry 1. Yeah, I didn't see what the rest of it was. What was the first two numbers of the top number? Was it 12,000? Anybody see? So anyway, oh, it's March in it. So, sorry, no, it's March in it. So, what's the finances for March? March pallet sales, wool sales. That's it. 13. There we go. Oh, that's the total price. 13,332. Okay, cool. So I was out again. Plus this. Plus 6 carry 1, 6 carry 1. 13 is 14. 28. Well, to be honest, we could just go back into finances, wool sales. 39.99. The scratch shows 8. 39.999. All right, let's go back and get the clothes, and we'll go again. I don't know why it does that, guys. I don't know why it gives you the wrong delivery point for the pallets, but it does. Shut up, you. And then, like I say, we just got a load of pallets of. Come on, Biden. Gonna pass me? So we might just about have enough time here, guys, to sell all these pallets because we still got the clothing to do. We still got the mushroom pallets to do and the lettuce pallets, and then I can give you a grand total for today. It takes you to the grain drop off. Yeah, I know, mate. I know. You just got to, once you get used to the area, even if you tag it, you know which one you're going in. The labeling of the drop-offs is kind of pretty clear. If you go into the shed, you know which one you're probably trying to go in, should be going into. Yeah, I say. Oh, I didn't want to take that, but still, it's loaded now. Fuck it. No. So that's going right up the top. So prices of clothes. Clothes. There we are. Farmers market or farmers market. It's 30 grand. Oh, that's over the other side, so. I just want to take this fucking wool pallet off, which it fucking give me. Oh, come on, that should allow me to have it now. Oh, we might have a parcel. Back in a tick. Parcel number 1 has arrived. That's graphics card that has arrived that needs to be got to Xeno at some point. Right, let's go. Let's go deliver this off. That's the new graphics card for the new PC here. Acer 9070 Radeon. Miles better than what I'm using. It will be once it's partnered with. Whoa, saved it. Oh no, it's down the bottom. Shit, it's the same place down the bottom. Spits AMD graphics cards. The thing is, mate, they work a lot better with AMD processors than the Intel ones. And with that, they give you more performance, so it speaks for itself. You know, whereas at the moment I'm using an AMD CPU, but I've got a Intel graphics. You know, they've got to kind of go through the motherboard and it slows down slightly because they don't speak the same language. Whereas, you know, AMD and AMD speak a lot faster to each other because they don't need a translator, kind of a deal. That's kind of the easiest way to like make people understand what the difference is. When I do get the new PC back, guys, I may be offline for like 2 days to put all the games and stuff back on to the new machine. Ah! Fucking saved it again. Jesus. Fucking trailer's making this thing tippy. Fucking Tommy Tippy, innit? Tommy Tippy. Right then, get ready to do the sums. Right, so we have 008,752. Ooh. Oh, that makes a difference. Holy shit. $257,800 for that. Holy crap. We might have to take a buzz on how much we need to get in a minute. After we finish off these pallets. We might have done it in one fucking go. Because we still got, I think it's 6 mushroom sheds, so we still got 12 pallets of mushrooms. And probably 16 pallets of lettuce. Maybe. So yeah, we may have done this today, which would be fucking awesome. We might just carry on this to the end. Yeah, I think we'll carry on the stream till we finish this pallet section. Because I think we've done this today. So we've got 5 pallets, 5 sheds here. So what I'm going to do is just get them all in one pile. So I'm going to strong arm them all to the trailer. And we'll load afterwards. I know it's a bit cheaty, but we also need to refill these with water. Although they probably don't need it, so they've only gone like 1 month. I look back. Just remembered they can't be touching the trailer. Otherwise, sometimes it don't see them. It's a bit finicky. It's a bit finicky, the auto load thing. Like I say, sometimes if you touch the trailer with the pallet, it's like, nah, the pallet's not really there, is it? It's like, what is that? No, that's touching it. Get back. Two more sheds here. This is mushrooms, oyster mushrooms. They're worth about £2 a pop. We're gonna put it same. We're gonna put the same side, I think, just so that they load from one side, and then hopefully they load evenly and well. Two more. Yeah, we've gone all with the new PC guys is all AMD. All AMD. But according to Z, who's building it, should give me 3 times as much power as I got with this one. Which is big. I mean, it should allow me to play stuff like Euro Truck in ultra settings. I'm still not going to output more than 1080. Why? Because you guys, a lot of the time, cannot pick up 1080 on a tablet or a mobile. So, yeah, we're going to not do that. There we go. Fucking easy. We might better fit the pallets on the other side on here. We'll have a go. We'll have a go. I mean, with the 4 or whatever we can put on the front, we might be able to do this. And this is all lettuce up here, and these here. What have we got? 7 sheds, 9 sheds. Ooh, fuck me, 5. Ooh, ooh, baby. Oh, profit. You know what? I'm just hearing cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. That's all I'm hearing. Downside is I got to try and load it on a dolly trailer. That might be right. Yeah. Yes. Don't fall over, don't fall over, don't fall over, don't fall over. Tech support engineer for multiple gaming companies. I know that AMD drivers are crap. Well, that's one person's opinion, mate. You know what I mean? There's many people that disagree with you. Like I say, if you're to sort of conduct a positive review and non-biased review, you have to be non-biased. And with what you were saying earlier, you're not non-biased. You know, so if it gets me a bit more performance, I mean, Xeno's is shit. So, you know, if it gets me a bit more performance, it gets me a bit more performance. If it don't, it don't. You know? As long as it don't give me less performance, that's all that really matters. You know what I mean? But I trust Z. He knows his shit. And I'm sure if Z was here or awake, he'd disagree with you. I don't think I'm going to fit all the pallets on it. I really don't. There's still a good number of pallets up that way. So lettuce and mushrooms we're looking for on the list. So let's have a look. Lettuce and mushrooms. So it's oyster mushrooms, farmer's market, and lettuce is farmer's market. So they're both farmer's market. Just take it nice and easy on the corner, and I think. And this is down the bottom as well. 25,000 litres of lettuce, 10,000 litres of oyster mushrooms. Holy shit. Nice and steady, Matt. Nice and steady. Don't tip this fucker over. And then off stream, we'll re-water everything. Like I say, we'll keep going into the end, because I think we're going to break the 500k. Even with the 30k for the trailer. I think we're going to break the 500k. Wife's awake. Probably dog woke her up when somebody knocks on the door. She's not a very good guard dog. Because as soon as you let the people in, unless licking the people to death counts as being a guard dog, then yeah. It's not a very good guard dog. Oh, slow down. Jesus. Right. Front. Let's get my pen out. Front is... Oh, it's that button. The front is... 08 12 carry 1 10 carry 1 2. Okay. And rear is 8 0 carry 1 4 carry 1. I think it's 7. Yeah, we're way over. I think we're way over. I mean, I think we had 60,000 at the start of today, and I've bought this trailer. So, yeah. Or at the start of the stream, we had like 60,000. So I think we've done it. But we'll finish off the pallets and doubly make sure. And what we'll do is we'll keep the Unimog up here with the trailer. And yeah. Jesus, we're halfway down on fuel. Jeez. I mean, so far, just to do a quick sums, we'll get off the main road here. Get my calculator out. Calculator. There we go. We're off the main road now. So far, we have 98,476. That's what we did earlier on that harvest. Plus 4,235 plus 5,496 plus 70,621 plus 3,999 plus the sale of the wool, which was 257,800 plus 21,280 plus what we've just sold there, which is 74,408 equals 572,000. So we've already done it. So when we put this in, guys, we should have a Farm Sim 25 key to give away. It'll be a Steam copy. So yeah. And hopefully they'll validate the MacDon one at the same time. Huh?
They're all out at different times.
No, I know, it's weird. I know all the bits, well, most of the bits.
The pot.
I don't know.
You nicked it.
Uh-huh.
No.
I know, 99% of the bits that's for the computer is out with different drivers.
You did.
Come with the same company, out with different drivers. Weird.
It's due in a minute though.
Another one's due any minute.
Yeah.
Weird.
Between 10:01 and 11:01. One was 10:37, 11:37.
Mm-hmm.
The other one's 14:01, 13:01.
Alright. Fucking dolly trailer. I hate them. I hate the dolly trailers, but the trailer is good for what I'm doing. Oh, there's a couple of bits fucking extra there. I'm gonna have to fucking ding them. Got any there? No. Got any there? No. Got any there? No. Oh, that's it. Okay. All right, that's it. Cool. That's it. That's it. Come on, slowly, slowly, slowly. Nah, it's gone too fast. All right, straight down the bottom again. Sail this off. And then, yeah. Beautiful profit. I'll have to just rewater them. Sorted. Whoa, no, 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 no. We're live. It's alive. It's alive. Go on, go on, go on, go on. Yeah, boy. Go on. Lucky bastards in chat. Go on. What the fuck? Lucky bastard. Guys and girls, in a few minutes' time, the average Viking is going to be going live. Not sure what he's up to today, but he'll be going live doing something or other with. Let's try and guess what he's trying to do. He did, what was it, Star Citizen or Grounded yesterday or whatever it was. Probably farming today, I'm going to guesstimate. He's probably going to do a bit of farming. He's just gone live. So we'll deliver these pallets, guys. We'll go right over. We'll give you the total as well. well, I won't give you the total. You know we were already over 500k, but so it's 557 was it? Plus this. So I'm guessing another 30 or 40k out of this. So probably 5.8 in the end. 508, 5 million. No, 580,000 in a day. He's farming. Cool beans. And you missed it. Another 61. So yeah, probably 580,000 in one day. I can just stick this up back up the top. We'll raid out, and then I'll get water in. So replenishing the greenhouses and stuff with water. And then yeah, next time we're on the farm, which probably is going to be tomorrow, we'll do some contracts. And we'll see whether this comes back really quick. Sometimes they come back really quick, sometimes they don't. Yeah. I remember I did one, what was it? I did the second one of something the other, like 6 months ago. And it came back within like 2 hours. I'm like, what the fuck? So we're just going to park this up here out of the way. And we'll raid out, and then we'll jump in the water car and water up. Does somebody at Dare Drop show have to watch the whole stream to prove you've done it? I'm guessing so, mate. Sometimes it takes like a week or two to do, or to get, get approved. Sometimes it takes a couple hours. So I'm guessing if it's something really quick that can go into a clip, then obviously it doesn't take them very long to verify. If you sort of film a whole stream and they've got to watch the whole stream for you to do it, then I'm guessing so. You know what I mean? But guys, that is the end of stream. We are going to raid out into the average Viking because he's absolutely amazeballs, and why fucking not? I'm going to be doing a little bit of watering after we raid in. But thank you very much for watching today. We'll probably be back tomorrow, same time, same place, doing some more farming, and you guys can get involved with some contracts, which I'm sure if you've got contract cards there, just floating away, you'll be super duper happy about. But in the meantime, thank you very much for watching. If you have given anything to the stream today, thank you very much. We will soon be doing some giveaways for these dare drops, guys. Don't panic. And when we do them, you guys will be more than helpful, or more than thing, whatever. I don't know what I'm trying to say. More than thing to receive. But we shall see you tomorrow for some more farming. Minute 09 Gaming's back on Saturday. Tav's doing a 24-hour stream on Saturday. Yeah,